Hi everyone, welcome back to the MetroPsychologist channel. Today, we're tackling a deeply emotional and often misunderstood topic, narcissistic parents. Many of us have encountered narcissistic behavior in our lives, but what happens when that behavior comes from a parent? The impact can be profound and long-lasting. In this video, we'll discuss how narcissistic parents affect their children and, more importantly, how to heal and develop healthy coping mechanisms. If you're struggling with these issues or know someone who is, stay tuned. This video could be a game changer. Narcissistic parents, coping mechanisms and healing. Growing up with a narcissistic parent can be an overwhelming experience. Narcissistic parents often prioritize their own needs, desires, and self-image over the emotional well-being of their children. This dynamic can lead to a range of psychological issues for the child, including low self-esteem, anxiety, depression, and difficulties in forming healthy relationships. However, it's important to recognize that healing is possible. By understanding the impact and implementing effective coping mechanisms, individuals can break free from the harmful patterns established in childhood. The impact of narcissistic parents on children. Narcissistic parents often view their children as extensions of themselves rather than as individuals with their own needs and desires. This can result in several damaging behaviors, such as emotional manipulation. Narcissistic parents may use guilt, shame, and other manipulative tactics to control their children. They might demand constant admiration and obedience, creating a sense of fear and obligation in the child. Neglect of emotional needs. While narcissistic parents may provide for their child's physical needs, they often neglect their emotional needs. The child may feel unloved or unworthy because their parents' attention is focused on their own self-interest rather than the child's emotional well-being. Excessive criticism or praise. Narcissistic parents may alternate between harsh criticism and excessive praise, depending on whether the child's actions align with their own desires or image. This inconsistency can lead to confusion and a lack of self-confidence in the child. Lack of boundaries. Narcissistic parents often fail to respect the boundaries of their children. They may intrude into the child's personal life, enforce rigid expectations, and discourage independence, leading the child to struggle with autonomy later in life. The effects of these behaviors can be long-lasting, leading to emotional and psychological challenges that persist into adulthood. Children of narcissistic parents may struggle with their self-worth, fear abandonment, and have difficulty forming healthy relationships. Stages of healing and coping mechanisms. Healing from the impact of narcissistic parents is a process that takes time, effort, and often professional support. Below are 5 stages of healing, along with coping mechanisms that can help in each stage. Stage 1: Acknowledgement. The first step in healing is acknowledging the reality of your upbringing. This can be difficult because it often involves confronting painful memories and feelings of betrayal. However, recognizing that your parents' behavior was narcissistic and that it affected you is crucial for moving forward. Coping mechanism. Journaling can be an effective way to process your thoughts and feelings. Writing down your experiences helps to clarify the impact your parents' behavior had on you and validates your emotions. Stage 2: Understanding the impact. Once you've acknowledged your parents' narcissism, the next step is to understand how it has impacted you. This stage involves reflecting on the patterns in your life that may stem from your upbringing, such as difficulties with self-esteem or relationships. Coping mechanism. Therapy is highly recommended at this stage. A therapist can help you explore the connection between your childhood experiences and your current emotional struggles, providing you with tools to start changing harmful patterns. Stage 3: Setting boundaries. Setting boundaries is a critical step in healing from a narcissistic parent. This involves recognizing that you have the right to protect yourself emotionally and that it's okay to distance yourself from toxic behaviors, even if they come from a parent. Coping mechanism. Practice assertiveness by clearly communicating your needs and limits to your parent. This may involve limiting contact, refusing to engage in manipulative conversations, or even cutting ties if necessary. Remember, setting boundaries is about protecting your well-being, not about punishing your parent. Stage 4. Rebuilding self-worth. Growing up with a narcissistic parent can leave you with a fragile sense of self-worth. This stage focuses on rebuilding your self-esteem and learning to value yourself independently of your parents' approval. Coping mechanism. Self-compassion practices are essential. Treat yourself with kindness, challenge negative self-talk, and remind yourself that you are deserving of love and respect. Surround yourself with supportive people who validate your worth. Stage 5. Forgiveness and letting go. Forgiving a narcissistic parent doesn't mean condoning their behavior. Rather, it means letting go of the anger and resentment that can keep you trapped in the past. This stage is about finding peace and moving forward with your life. Coping mechanism. Mindfulness and meditation can help you cultivate a sense of peace and acceptance. Focus on the present moment and gradually release the emotional hold that your parents' behavior has on you. This doesn't happen overnight, but with practice, you can learn to let go and focus on your own growth. Conclusion. Healing from the impact of a narcissistic parent is a challenging journey, but it is entirely possible. By acknowledging the past, understanding its impact, setting boundaries, rebuilding self-worth, and practicing forgiveness, you can break free from the patterns of your upbringing and create a healthier, happier future. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe to the MetroPsychologist channel for more content on relationship advice, dating, work-life balance, and organizational psychology. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.